Boys and girls, we're back. We're back, boys and girls. Welcome to Neighborhood Picks. Guys, hit that like and subscribe button. We're back. We're doing today we're gonna do a live stream of the Bucs and the Eagles. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, I got a feeling the dogs didn't come out yet. The dogs did not come out yet. And yesterday, business went according to schedule. Bengals took care of business. Oh, the whole crew got fired. Yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys this one. They fired the whole crew, the whole officiating crew from yesterday because of that play. Never blow the whistle dead. Let the play go on. Yeah, they fired that crew. So yeah, the dogs didn't come out yet. We got Bengals won, Bills won, and everybody just expects Brady to just walk right through. Well, I don't know what they're going to do with the whole team out. Ronald Jones and Fournette, Brady, Godwin. That's a lot of guys to have out, man. A lot of guys. This could be the dog. This could be the big one. This could be the GOAT's last fucking game. This could be it this year. If Brady's going to win another Super Bowl, it'll have to be maybe at 45 next year. I think they could go down today. They could go down today. This game's kicking off soon. I wanted to go off soon, close to game time, because there's a couple props that I wanted to go over. Hey, what's up, Petey? What's going on, buddy? Hey, I got some funny things. What do you think about these rumors about Deshaun and Flores? Oh man, yo, it's crazy. They had I was watching on the McAfee show when Judge got fired. They had on dollies fucking 30 packs of beer. They were throwing a bash when he got fired. Him and all his coaches. They were probably like happy to get out of there. I just hope the Giants get their shit right. I'm a Giants fan, but listen to this shit, Petey. I picked Dallas to go to the Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl squad. And I think Philadelphia is going to win. That's why I'm calling this game. I'm calling this game. I skipped the Bengals yesterday. I like the Bengals. I skipped the Pats game. I just wanted to watch that and I was tired. I wanted to do this game. Yo, everybody's just going over facts that are too hard to skip. It reminds me of the Super Bowl, but the other way. Like when the Super Bowl was happening, the whole offensive line was hurt for the Chiefs. And everybody was just like, oh, it's Mahomes, it's Mahomes, it's Mahomes. No, like you have to look at it the real way. Now today they're like, oh, it's Brady. They're gonna be fine. No, Godwin, 96 catches, over 1,000 yards at the time of the torn ACL. Antonio, you know how good he is. No Leonard Fournette. No Ronald Jones. We're counting on Le'Veon Bell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dallas is scary. They got the highest ceiling. So out of everybody in my pool, oh shit, I forgot to write the list. I'll do the list. Did you get in? I got to read everybody's picks real soon. But yeah, well, I picked Dallas because I figured I'd be the only one that had Dallas, and I think I am. So even though I had the Pats on the other side, if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I'd be all right. So I think with no Antonio Brown, no this guy, no two running backs, they're gonna have it tough today. That's why I got the prop. You know, I always got to bet. You know, I always got to fucking bet. I got to bet. Okay, when I lose a bet, it always sticks in my craw when I lose a bet. KC beating Dallas. Oh, so you got Dallas in the Super Bowl too. KC, hey, yeah, they should roll. They should steamroll Big Ben. I was shocked when Jacksonville actually won and they got in last week. Now it's like, man, I'm kind of rooting for them a little bit, but we'll see. But what up, T Rich? What are you doing, buddy? I'm talking about the game right now. How I feel like this could be the time where this bad boy goes up by about halftime. That the dog is on the premises because no Godwin, no AB, no Fournette, no Ronald Jones. It's just like the Super Bowl. Just like the Super Bowl. Oh my God! It's Mahomes. Don't it's Mahomes. I don't want to hear it's now they're saying it's Brady. It's Brady and Gronk. Whoa, the whole fucking team is out. It's gonna be a tough one. That's why before this game starts, I'm gonna give away my humor props of the day. I got three fun bets that I did for low money, but Tom Brady owes me from last year in the Super Bowl. His over under rushing yards last year in the Super Bowl. I'm not even going to get into it. What I am going to get into is today. Tom Brady, huh? Tom Brady, over under rushing yards, 1.5 rushing yards. I'm going with that over. He's older. He's been using those rubber bands, those resistance. He's doing his yoga. Now, here's why I think he's going to go over today. You know, like a coverage sack? I think he's going to have a coverage scramble or two or three where he's back to pass. Everybody's covered. No linebacker is going to hang around and be a spy for Tom Brady like they would have for Michael Vick or somebody that could really move. So there's going to be a couple coverage scrambles probably. And Brady knows when it's wide open to take that little baseball slide, Rooski, and hopefully get that over 1.5 yards. Now I need you guys to find out for me. What if he kneels? I don't think you lose a yard. If he kneels to end the game, like victory offense, snap it, kneel it, you lose a yard maybe. So I wouldn't feel comfortable unless he was at like 3 or 4 yards. But I know when you're rolling and you're back to pass and you get sacked, you don't lose those yards because you're not a rusher. You're considered a passer. So it's if you get sacked, you don't lose the rushing yards. So I like Tom Brady over 1.5 rushing yards. He's going to get one of those back to pass. Everybody's covered because there's no more Godwin. There's no more Antonio. And he's just going to do a little scramble, little baseball slide right under a linebacker. And I'm going to rob that FanDuel bank, baby. Yeah. And I got another funny one. My boy, haven't seen him all year, had a terrible case of turf toe. Scotty Miller. Let's cop it up for Scotty Miller real quick. Scotty Miller over under yards receiving today. 8.5 yards. Guilty. I bet over on Scotty Miller. How could one catch? He could literally be doing nothing all game. Get in on one package, one catch. Okay, just think about this. From my door to my car, if I added up Brady's rushing yards over under with Scotty Miller's receiving yards from my door to my car, I probably don't even get across the lawn. That's not that long. That's not that far of a distance. I'm a simple guy. I like the overs in both. Don't forget that. It seems stupid now. I'm going to take Brady on one scramble, and I'm going to take Scotty Miller on 8. Now, Le'Veon Bell went off the boards. Le'Veon Bell is off all the boards all of a sudden the last half hour. So is it just Keyshawn Vaughn? Is that it? And Giovanni Bernard? The Bucs? Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'd be surprised if the Bucs. I hope the Bucs just run right through them. I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm a Giants fan. But I just have a feeling Jalen Hurts is going to play good today. Everybody's set low. Cameron Brate over under 2.5 catches. It's the exact opposite of yesterday. Yesterday, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, they were listed at 5.5, 6.5. Jamar Chase got like 5 for 90 or whatever it was. Or no, he got more. Somebody got 5 and was one under. But a lot of guys went under. Today, everybody's low. Cameron Brate, 2.5 catches. I bet the over. Dallas Goedert, I think he's their best receiving tight end, since Ertz in his prime. 4.5. I think he'll catch 5 balls today. Devontae Smith, the receiver, 3.5. That's a very low number. And then you got the biggest disappointment ever out of all the young receivers, Jalen Reagor. 1.5 catches. My buddy T-Rich sent me a great stat before. Henry Ruggs has like 100 more yards. Henry Ruggs has 469 yards this season. Henry Ruggs finished this season with more yards, 469, than Eagles' first-round pick Jalen Reagor did, 299. Except Henry Ruggs went to jail in week 8. So that goes to show you what a letdown and a bust Jalen Reagor's been. So Jalen Reagor, his over-under is 1.5. Jalen, if you're out there, can you catch 2 balls today? Can you catch 2? Oh, they're all picking. let's see, the Bucs. They all picked the Bucs. Everybody on the board picked the Bucs. They're just respecting the GOAT. Am I the only one crazy? I'm calling this right now. I think the Bucs are gonna have trouble. You can't lose. No. The quarterback is it's the guy that led the league in yards passing, touchdowns, but it's a different team, 2 different receivers, 2 different backs. Oh, if the Eagles come out and punch him in the mouth first, no, Brady always stays the course. They're running out onto the field now. What else do we have in props? Do we like anything in props? Oh, there's going to be 15-mile-an-hour winds here today, too. A little bit of wind. It's in Tampa. It's 65 degrees, but there's going to be 15-mile-an-hour winds. That's not nothing. So maybe that's why everything's low. They expected rain also, but it looks like they're going to skip the rain. But in Florida, it comes in quick, so you never know. Could be a listen, they got here's something I don't understand. They have Tom Brady at 38.5 passing attempts. If Tom Brady has to throw the ball 40 times today, that's what they're going on. Risk it biscuit today, huh? No running backs. I don't count Le'Veon. Le'Veon Bell has disappeared from the board. They don't have him as inactive, but I don't see him. Gronk. It's got to be Gronk today. Gronk's got to catch 10. That's why Gronk to score. T-Rich, you're right. I agree with that a lot. Gronk to score. I like Gronk. I got Gronk anytime touchdown score and break because I don't want to miss one of them. They're like fucking body doubles. Hey, T-Rich, I need you real quick before kickoff. Who's the guy that I thought was Brown last week before he lost his marbles and fucking pieced out? He had number 18 on. Because I'm like, nah, Antonio's in there. I'm like, it was my fantasy football Super Bowl. Like, who's that guy, 18? I was like, oh, Brown, he's a fucking whack job. He probably just changed his number from 81 to 18. Who's 18? He was running all Brown's routes. I want to bet him to score anytime right now. Who's 18 on the Bucs? Come on, guys, do something for me, huh? I do so much for you guys. Do a little homework. Somebody give me before the kickoff who 18 is. Oh, I'm not sure, actually. Oh, thanks, T-Rich. I'm just busting your chops. Guy's the best producer. Best guy around. T-Rich, shout out to T-Rich. Shout out to Patty. Patty, what are you sleeping, you fucker? Thank God the NHL experts all listen to me and bet Ottawa the last 3 nights. I'm like the king of Ottawa. I'm just lucky with them. I bet Ottawa all the time. And I've been winning. Hey, I think there's a UFC good fight next weekend. I can't wait to call a fight. I can't wait to call that Masvidal Covington, boy. I'm going to call the shit out of that. I'm going to be sipping green tea and honey all day, keep the voice good. When that Masvidal Covington, I might lose my shit. That's a fun one. Have you been following the UFC for the last couple of years? That is a great fight. I heard they're fighting for the BMF title. Oh, here we go. We got Joe Buck with a fresh set of extra feathered hair. Looks like he went himself and got some fucking nice plugs there. Aikman's aging in dog years. He looks like the white Jay-Z a little bit. Aikman, not the young stallion he used to be. Buck used to have a couple feathers on top, and now he's got the same back hairline, but much bushier. So Buck got one of those subtle fucking hair plug pieces. Looks good, Joe. I got to DM him and tell him that his hair plugs look nice on TV. You don't think I know? I know, Joe. That's some set of fucking hair plugs he's got. They're all getting it. Brady's got them too. Wes Welker overdid it. Kickoffs in 3 minutes. Good. I already got everything in. Hey, real quick, before the Bucs game starts, did you hear that stupid thing on the media cycle going? Like, the media is so dumb. I don't mind coming on here. I could do comedy for an hour and be just as relevant as SportsCenter. They were like, Josh Allen is the worst quarterback ever under the cold temperatures. They're thinking of remedies, how they can get him to improve his circulation. They actually were talking on SportsCenter about about Josh Allen taking a Viagra to keep his circulation up. Like, did they really have to mention? There's nothing else that can improve the circulation. Couple cups of coffee, a little C4, little scoop of C4, a little pre-workout, get the NO going. There's nothing that you had to drop the Viagra story. like really? Oh my God. Yeah, let's give the guy that the one guy on the field that stands behind, like right behind the dude that bends over. Let's give him a fucking Viagra for 4 quarters. Josh Allen pitching a 10, coming over by the center. Hey, no, that was my hand. Oh God, I couldn't even believe I heard that flashing on the news cycle. Josh Allen might take a Viagra tonight for his circulation. Yeah, not a good idea. Not a fun. With all the pre-workouts out there, he was going to take a Viagra and get under another man's ass for 3 hours. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not. I'm staying out. I'm going to back up out of that conversation before I get myself in trouble. Scotty Miller, baby, over 8. We fucking lit. We're gonna rob the Scotty Miller and Tom Brady bank today, baby. Tom Brady scrambling for over 1.5. I just sent it in, and Scotty Miller's catching 1 ball for over 8. And Tom Brady, here's what I'm saying: they got him listed at 38.5 fucking passing attempts. They're expecting him to throw 40 times. Tampa Bay's gonna have no running game at all, and they're gonna have to win a shootout. I don't know, man. Something's fishy. Something's fishy. All the favorites won. All the favorites won so far. Bengals, Bills, Eagles. Eagles might take it. QB ranks this season. Jalen Hurts rushing first. Brady passing first. But fuck it. Look at that wind. Look at that wind. You got to see the wind on TV. Oh, no good. Everything's going against the Bucs. Listen to me. I'm not afraid to call it. I called Jacksonville last week with certainty. That's why I was like, listen, that fat fuck Big Ben, excuse my language, I'm rolling a little bit. That's what I was saying, that we're not going to be able to get rid of that fat bastard. Jacksonville's going to beat Indy today. I got a feeling if Pittsburgh wins, they're in. They're like, no way, no, really? Jacksonville beat Indy. Get out of here, trouble. Drop a vape. My cat wants to smoke it. It's just like me, this fucking cat. They say that they take on their owner's personality. He's a good, cool cat. That's why he's a cool cat. But anyway, you should have seen the wind. The Tampa Bay flags were like, it was like bad. The palm trees were bent. Like, you know when a palm tree's going? And then you know when a palm tree's bent? The whole tree, when they just like pan to the palm trees, they were fucking blowing so hard, they were bent. Not good for Tommy boy with no running game, and the Eagles with a quarterback that is sturdy. I like Jalen Hurts a lot. I like Jalen Hurts. He's sturdy. He's got Jalen Hurts has the hey Tyler, what's up, buddy? Salute. Get ready for this game today. I'm talking about a few things I like. I like Jalen Hurts because he's sturdy. He's not tall, but he's sturdy. He's pound for pound strong. He could take hits. He's got the Alabama all-time squat record for skilled position guys. That's including running backs. He squatted like 5-something. You know how much weight that is? I squatted what the hell did I squat? 315 and then 2 more 45. I squatted 405 for a couple reps, and I felt like I was like so strong. This is in college, 20 years ago. But I'm saying, like, to squat 5 and change for reps, you know how strong he is? And I like Jalen Hurts. He's going to take off today. What's going on, boys? Yo, I don't know. The kickoff, they must, you know what? Now the coverage started in 3 minutes, T-Rich. They're still waiting. That win had me nervous. Tyler Smith, I hope you heard. I don't know if you were in the room yet. We got Tom Brady over 1.5 rushing yards today. The secret bank robbery bet. He's just got to scramble once, a sneak, one coverage scramble, and we got Scotty Miller, my boy, for 8 yards, over 8 yards. That's our ace in the hole. What are the receptions? I forgot to look at reception. Oh, no. I looked at some of them. Evans is at 4.5. Not a lot. How do they have Brady throwing 38.5 times, but no receivers over 4.5 catches? They're saying he's going to go 13 for 38. You know, think about that. Like, they got him throwing 40 balls, but not one fucking receiver catching over 4.5. Doesn't make sense. Hey, you know what? You know what didn't make sense to me yesterday? I would have lost all my money. Thank God I didn't see it. T. Higgins on FanDuel versus Deebo Samuel, receiving yards head-to-head. It was a pick 'em. For some reason, T. Higgins only had one catch yesterday for 10 yards. That would be a lock. I'm sure Deebo's going to get it. It looks like the Bucs are receiving, boys. I can't read this guy's lips because he's got such an overbite. I got to put the fucking thing up. Are you guys watching? You know what I'm talking? Look at that guy. Oh, that's some overbite he's got there. Hey, Aaron. Aaron Andrews. No comment. Looks like the Bucs are getting the ball. Brady's going to have to pass 40 times in hopes to make 2 catches. Yeah. You mean 2 TD passes? Sacks and NFL takeaway pass yards. Yeah, not yet. That's what I was asking, Tyler. You see? Finally, somebody comes in the room and makes a contribution to the channel. Thanks. You see, T. Rich? Tyler came right in. I was asking about that. You know, as long as you don't lose yards. But we had a question, myself and my producer. If he takes a knee, like victory offense, we won. If he takes a knee, do you lose a yard? I'm going to find all this shit out if he makes one scramble and if he makes a 4-yard scramble and then takes 3 knees to end the game and I lose by a half a yard, I'm going to be pissed. All right, Bucs got the ball. This is what I was hoping for. This is the whole thing of the rest of the season. I want to see how this offense looks without the guys. Oh, it's Brady. The last time you said, oh, it's somebody, the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl to Brady. Now it's him with everybody hurt. Here we go. First down, 1st and 10. Oh, Joe Buck. Don't start screaming, Joe. I don't like Joe Buck, especially in baseball. They're running. Who is that? That's the back. You got to keep him in all day. Le'Veon Bell doesn't have that type of juice anymore. Keyshawn Vaughn. 49.5 was his over-under. Keyshawn Vaughn just went for 10 on the first rip. He looks good. All right, now, if they go right through him and beat the shit out of the Eagles, then I'd be actually happy as a fan. I'm just going over my concerns. Here's Tommy Boy, flat. Oh, Giovanni Bernard, the guy they brought to Tampa Bay for pass catching abilities, just dropped a nice little ball in the flat. A lot of guys are not as coordinated catching the ball. Not everybody can do both. Le'Veon could. I want to see it. Where's Le'Veon? Incompletion. We're going to 3rd and 10 now, boys. Yay, Joe Buck. Hey, where's Le'Veon? I want to see, is Le'Veon Bell scratched? He wasn't on the inactives, but he went off the board on FanDuel and DraftKings 30 minutes before the kickoff. So where's Le'Veon Bell? Do they have nobody? Are they going to get by here, guys? If Tampa Bay, they hit Brady late. Is that a flag? Oh man, I've been fucking decleated. That was a roughing the passer. I've been hit so hard where the guy actually lifted me before he pile drived me into the artificial turf. I was playing a game on turf one time in Hinchcliffe Stadium in Patterson, New Jersey. And the turf, they never resurfaced it. They built the stadium in like 1938. Like the Yankees scrimmage there with like fucking Babe Ruth. I played on it in 98. So I let the ball go. I didn't get sacked. I let the ball go knowing this big fat middle linebacker was coming for me. I let it go. He followed through on his movement. There was no holding up in the late 90s. I let that shit go perfectly like that. He got under me. And once you feel your feet in the air, it's up to God. Like, nothing I can do now. Like, he got me up and we were both in the air. I got all his weight on my weight. Boom. And then I was like, fuck. I wasn't sure if I was alive for the first 5 seconds. Then after like 10 seconds, I wasn't sure if my back was broke. And everybody's looking over me. And I realized, all right. And they scraped me up. And I was all right. But it was scary. Yeah, roughing the passer. Shit. What am I? Look at me. I'm subconsciously rooting against the Bucs because I predicted the Eagles. And I want to be right. The competitive side of me. I got a feeling that, okay, guys, here, little food for thought, right? We haven't seen what's been the theme of this year? What's been the theme? There's been dogs on the premises. Every single week has been like head scratchers. Like, what is this shit? And guys, when we get new guys in the room, encourage them to like and subscribe. Guys, you guys that already are a part of what we're doing, always feel free to retweet one of my like shows or something to see like people that like sports. We get more guys. It helps the channel and it helps me advance so I can do better things. And then we all win. We got Tyler. Yo, did you like that story? Yeah, I got good stories. I'm gonna do a whole segment where I tell like crazy stories. I got a couple of my friends I'm waiting to come in here. My buddy Gooch, still waiting on Gooch. He's probably still sleeping. Lazy ass Gooch. Now he works hard all week. He's probably just getting up. He's in his apartment. He's probably just loving the coldness. Gooch is a big guy, sleeping. Me and Gooch were in Miami together. I'll never forget. We got a commercial, so I'm doing a commercial for you. I'm in Miami, and I'm with my girlfriend at the time, and it's just me and her. Spring break, 2005, right? And 25 years old, and so we were like arguing. It was like the end of the 5-year relationship that we were on. Well, like we didn't know it, but we were fighting a little bit. So, I'm already. I checked into the hotel, like a little melancholy. You know, I knew my friends were down here. I open the drape and I see this guy with like cornrows at the time, sweating his ass off in full like jerk. He had like full denim jeans on, like he was still in North Jersey in February or March, whatever it was. It was Gooch and all my boys across the street. I was like, whoa, I threw my bags down. I caught them. And they were like, Nooch, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm staying across the street. And then we just had the best week ever. Me and my girl, we joined them and they had a crew. And we ended up having an awesome vacation. And how many nights me and Gooch ended up eating breakfast at the Cuban restaurant at 5, 6 in the morning, breaking night, and then taking it down in Miami. Great times, great trips with all those guys. There's about 4 or 5 guys from that trip that watch this. And like it's just memories that we'll have our whole life. Here we go. We're back into the game. Mike Evans over 4.5. That should have been a lock today, boys. We should have been more confident in Mike Evans. We know Mike Evans is the man. I don't know if Brady's gonna go right through him, especially in the red zone. I want that coverage. I want that coverage fucking scramble. Come on, run, Brady. Evans 2 already. Stupid Nooch. But I got Cameron Brate over 2.5. Did he catch any yet? I got Cameron Brate. Hey, Gooch! Gooch is in! I just told a story about us. I left out one part of the story. Real quick, guys. My girl, she couldn't stay up with me. I'm a night owl. So when we would get back to the room 1 in the morning, she'd fall asleep. What the fuck am I going to do? I'm in Miami. I'm 25. What am I going to watch the Honeymooners? I would go back out with Gooch, and we would get back at 6 in the morning. So that's the full story. I got a confession. Sorry, Jenny. But every night when you went back to sleep, me and Gooch went out. We didn't do anything wrong. We just went out all night, and I got home at like 5:30, jumped in the bed, and then, hey, honey, how you doing? Let's go to breakfast. And let's hit the beach. I'm gonna sleep for an hour or two. Tampa Bay's driving. Yeah, I'm keeping this loose. We're having a watch party. We're watching the game and we're talking whatever comes to mind. I like having fun. I like having fun, and when I do live streams, I want people to share this stuff, like and subscribe. We're gonna talk football. We're gonna talk everything. Brady's driving. He's in the red zone. The first test. Gooch, I said Philly was gonna win today because everybody's hurt. Here we go. Tommy boy. Look at. Oh, is that Brait? Is that Brait? Who the hell is it? Howard? I got Cameron Brait over 2.5. Yeah, yeah, Gooch. Whoa, what a trip that was. When I opened the shades and I saw you across the street, it was like God came down from the heavens and like threw me a blessing. What were the chances of 8 of my friends staying across the street in South Beach in the same 20-foot distance across the street from each other? Oh, is that Cameron Brait? That's Cameron Brait. All right. 2 more, baby. Hey, T-Rich, who'd you go with? Bregman, that's me. Hey, hey, listen to this, Tyler. Your biggest fan is my mom. I told my mother that. I was like, this guy, he's pretty funny. He said I look like this guy Bregman. And I was like, I can't even picture his face right now. And my mom goes, she goes, that's the best one. She goes, you definitely don't look like the situation. And you don't look like Ed Norton. She goes, you look more like Bregman than what the other people call you. She's like, tell that kid that's a good one. So from my mom, good call. Good call, Tyler. Come on, Tommy boy, you old bastard. They're not getting in. Now we got a nice drive going. They just took off 5 minutes. The NFL's got 15-minute quarters. Who do you guys have in your props? And guys, share this shit, retweet, like, subscribe. Always want to grab more subscribers. In the next 6 months, I want to have a shit ton of software downloaded. So when I'm talking about things, I could show visuals. I have all these ideas. This whole thing started from an idea. So I figure if I just keep grinding, I can just create everything that we want. I want input from you guys. I want all that shit. I want to make it the funnest fucking channel we can. Sorry about the curses. I'm just pumped up. They got in? No, he didn't get in. He didn't. Oh, the ref. Oh, it's Tampa Bay. Because you can review every touchdown. Hey guys, if you didn't hear me, like and subscribe. If you didn't hear me, the whole crew from the Cincinnati Raiders game yesterday got fired. The whole crew got fired. They're not working the rest of the playoffs. Heard it here first. Neighborhood Tips. No, but they did. Yeah, I read that. I read that earlier. The whole fucking crew. They told them take a walk. You blow the whistle like an asshole. You never blow a play dead. Why? Because every touchdown is automatically reviewed. You let the play go, and then if he did step out of bounds, they're reviewing the touchdown, but the ref had a brain fart. Like Antonio Brown had a brain fart the week before when he was fucking so mad about not getting those catches that he got so pissed that when Arian said, all right, get in, he said, no. And then he got all fucked up, and then he quit when Arian said, get the fuck out of here. Tommy boy hands it off. Yo, holy shit. I got Keyshawn Vaughn on FanDuel. Like, it's like the longest shot on the board. Keyshawn Vaughn to score the first touchdown and the running back for Philly to score the second touchdown of the game. Imagine if that really happens. Who the fuck was it? Sanders? Oh my God. That's like I did a couple of Nucci scratch offs. Don't worry. I'm gonna read them to you now. You want to hear the Nucci scratch offs? I always got a couple like risking $3 to win like 800. I hit a couple. I hit the 2 ties a few weeks ago. You know when I hit it. The one day there was only 2 games on the board. It was like Thanksgiving or something. Both games were tied at halftime. I had $3 on it. It paid like $4.50. Yeah. All right. Let me tell you my little secret ones today. I'm gonna let you guys in on what the hell's going on here on my account. I screwed up. I was trying to get in DraftKings Fantasy individual. I thought they were telling me to make a new password, so I kept trying to make the new one. But all they were telling me to do was to log in. So once I did it, a trifecta of times, I got blocked out. So I'm not playing that game. FanDuel it went. I'm on FanDuel right now. Come on, give me my keyboard. Why can't I log in? I know what I got anyway. I got Brady. I got Scotty Miller over 8. I got Keyshawn Vaughn over 48.5 yards. We got another commercial. I could give you a story every commercial. Gooch. Yeah, I feel bad about. No, I don't feel bad about that. I'm down there with my girl. I'm 25. She's 23. Let's get back to that. You can't make it past 1 in the morning. We get back. She's over drinking. See me, I'm not a big alcohol guy. I'm always nuts. I'm always crazy. So I don't need shit. So I don't get tired either. So she drinking too much, passed out, and that's it. Cuban joint till 6 a.m. Oh man. Gucci. And then the next year we went back. We tried to top ourselves. We went to Miami with like 7 guys, 8 girls, but we were all friends. We were all friends. Like they were doing their thing, we were doing ours, but it was like mad love. Those girls are funny, great girls. Here we go. Tampa Bay. Who's receiving this kick? Hey, you know what we should do next year, T. Rich, in our fantasy league? If you have an individual, a team, you should get who gets the touchdown on a kickoff return? The team defense or the dude? It should be both. Can we do that in fantasy? Like if I have Cooper Kupp to return on my team and the Rams defense, and Cooper Kupp returns a punt for a touchdown, I think the returner should get the points and the team defense. Touchdown, Giovanni Bernard. I don't know, man. Oh, I hope so. You got him, right? You got him? Did you take him, T. Rich? Let's see what the Eagles look like. I'm expecting a game here. Sanders. That looks like the Sanders everybody keeps telling me about all year. People offer me Miles Sanders. I haven't seen shit. You got to show me. I know what he did in college. Philadelphia, first in rushing. NFL. That's because of Jalen Hurts. I checked Jalen Hurts. Like and subscribe, guys. I checked Jalen Hurts. I checked the NFL rushing leaders right around week 13, 14, before Lamar went down. Jalen Hurts and Lamar were like 6 yards apart. One of them was at 757. The other was at 751. That's big time. What did Hurts finish with? There's Jalen. I like Hurts, man. He's a winner. Yo, do you know the kind of character it shows in a guy? He was the man for Alabama. He got benched for Tua. Tua won a national championship. The next year, Tua gets all the way back, gets hurt. He comes in, wins the national title, and then transfers and becomes awesome. But like Jalen Hurts is a top-notch player. Philadelphia got a good quarterback. I think they got a better quarterback than the Jets. I'm not sold on Wilson. I like his talent, but I like Hurts, his whole moxie, his demeanor, everything. I like Hurts. Here we go, 3rd and 2. What the fuck? Bad read. I just gave him too much credit. He just did a read option, made the complete wrong read. He put it in the running back's belly. The 2 defensive guys locked on him. He should have pitched it, and he made the wrong read. That was the total wrong read on that option. Oh, the running back was wide open. I used to run that play on freshman team. Yeah, that's easy. That's a read option. Like if the guy comes down on you, you just pitch it. Maybe he wasn't comfortable pitching with his left hand. Maybe he's not ambideck. Hey, Patterson. What up, Rye? Yo, I went with all those props we talked about. I went with all those props, and I want to hear what props you guys got. What props do you guys go with? I went with Bray. Oh, I went with Dallas Goedert over 4.5 catches. Devontae Smith over 3.5 catches. They got all these passing attempts for the quarterbacks. Oh, and they only got Jalen Hurts at 190-something yards. I went over. We'll see. Who'd you end up going with, Rye? I always like hearing your picks. Ryan's my crazy neighbor. It's so crazy to me that me, who's like the wackiest guy out of my crew, moves, and my neighbor is the wackiest guy out of his crew. So when we get together, it's always nuts. He's one of my partners on Neighborhood Picks. He's part of the team. Oh man. Yeah, we got another commercial. So what story you want to hear? Oh, I can't. Wow, another spring break is coming. Holy shit. Fuck Brady. I'm going for the record. Spring break 22. Brady's got how many seasons in? How many seasons does Brady have in? Honestly. My first spring break was 99. Still like a spring chicken. I will be in South Florida this March. So technically, if I drive from my condo down to Miami, which is like 40 minutes, not even, I'll go again just to say I made it. I wanna beat the GOAT. And I don't need that TB12 trainer, no HGH. I'm still going. I'm the career leader in let me stop before I get myself in trouble. I'm the career leader. I'm the GOAT in that department. Right, Rye? Rye's coming out to Florida. That's right. Rye's coming out to Florida. Wanted to kill him last year when he left. I had to take 2 days and go horizontal and rest for 2 straight fucking days. He's like, yeah, I'm coming out to Florida. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. I forgot. I'm getting a little old. I feel good, but like this fucking guy, he's got energy like I had energy. And we rocked out last year for about 10 days. We had storms, acts of God. He couldn't go home. He was supposed to stay 7 days. Act of God, 10 days. Another storm, act of God, 12 days. I said, geez, if God has me partying anymore, after 12 days, he catches his flight back. His boss was going crazy, but it was snowstorms. And I just laid out. I was like, oh my God, I need a day. I took 1 day off. And I went, and then I finished strong. All right, here we go. We're back. You like that? I'm the commercial too. All right, Brady's back. 1st and 10. Draw play. every commercial, I'm gonna do a vacation, a memory, or a crazy story. I want to tell you the time I shot craps with minute ball, 7'7" minute ball. I turned around with my chips. I thought I saw a fucking giraffe. It was crazy, and he was the best guy ever. He was like my best friend. I was young. I was like 21. Yeah, and he was a nice guy. I used to always see him at the fights too. Big fight fan. Now I see his son in the NBA, ball. Tom Brady, 6 for 8, 36 yards. Oh, he's averaging the big 6 yards of completion. Brady's going to dink and dunk his way all the way to a win. All right, 3rd and 3. This is the first big play of the game. 3rd and 3. Can the Eagles get a stop? No. Yeah, they got it. That's 18. That's the guy I wanted to know. Did he say Tyler Johnson? Wolf. Is that a wolf, Patty? We are. What? When we go out to Florida, hide the women and children. J.D. McKissick's in the room. Oh, Jan McKissick. How you doing, Jan? I'm just kidding. You know what, Jan? I've been calling for a possible upset today because when a team loses so many key pieces, it's very hard to overcome that. And you just think because of a guy that it just happens and it doesn't always work out like that. I'm expecting this to come down to the wire this game. Everybody says I'm pretty off. Hey, I could be. In 2017, in my playoff bracket, well, it wasn't my playoff bracket, it was my buddies running it. I picked 100%. I picked every game wrong. And I know football, like anything can happen. I like the Eagles today. I like them to cover, but I think they could maybe win. Jalen Hurts is getting the ball back. Tom Brady came down, scored. Oh, we're back at a commercial. Story time by Uncle Nooch. What else, Gooch? Gooch, you still watching? You recommend one? Oh man. So anyway, Jalen Reagor, that's the letdown of the century. 1.5 catches. Can Jalen Reagor catch 2 balls? He's the only big name receiver that didn't live up to his hype, if you think about it. All the guys that went early. He sucked so bad. T Rich sent me a stat that Ruggs outperformed him this year by 148 yards. It was like 400 and something to 200 and something. But Ruggs stopped playing when he went to jail in week 8. And Reagor played the whole year. Like, ridiculous. I think that was a bad throw. Bad throw, Rye. Bad throw. Tommy boy, I've seen this. I've seen Tommy frustrated. You forget, I've been around for all 22 seasons. I remember all this shit. Tom Brady could lose. He could lose. Tom Brady could lose today, and he has trouble. Who beats Brady? Who beats Brady? The Giants and the Eagles. That's who. The NFC East, for some reason, always fucks with Brady a little. The Eagles are going to be there. I want to see something on this drive. Run the ball again with Miles Sanders. I like what I saw. Run the ball with Miles Sanders. Man, I can't wait to go to another fight. When's the next fight's going to be back around in AC? Sonny, where the hell are you? I hope Sonny's fighting now because I didn't hear from him. I called him a couple days ago. I want to go see Sonny fight pretty soon. I got to find out when his next fight is. My boy Sonny Conto. Shout out to Sonny Conto. We're going. I'll be at your next fight. Hopefully, as long as it's somewhere on this coast. Fuck it. If you start going to Vegas and fighting, I'll be out there. What do we got? Here we go. Now let's see. Let's look over this route. It was a 3rd and 7. The Bucs were stopped and they had to punt. Here's the route. Oh, he dropped it. Now he dropped it. That's the Antonio Brown stunt double. That's the guy. When Antonio Brown quit, I didn't want to fucking believe it. I was so mad. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Always help the channel grow. I didn't want to believe it. So I said, no, he's just a crazy guy. He probably changed his number from last week to this week from 81 to 18. You know, Antonio's a whack job. But it wasn't. It was this guy who just dropped it. He dropped that ball. Look at Jalen. That's what you get with him. Oh, what was that? Well, Jalen Hurts just ran 8.5 yards with space and took a seat. It wasn't even a slide. It was a seat. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that in my life from such an athletic dude. He took a seat. He could have got 10 right there. Instead, it's 2nd and 1. I'm doing UFC and boxing. I will rival my skills at calling a fight, the fun ones, with anybody. Tyler, have you ever watched my Fury Wilder? You should check that out. I got it timestamped. I got to timestamp all my stuff. My producer taught me how to do it. I'm just being lazy. So, but I got that timestamped. You just click it. Hour 15 is where I start calling the fight. Watch that fight, Wilder Fury 3, and then watch me call it. I called, if you all ever don't order a pay-per-view, guys in this room, if you ever don't order a pay-per-view and want to know what's going on, I paint a picture of the fight with my words because I love it. I just love to do it. I'm a bed bug like that. Like, you'll have fun, I promise you. That I promise. So here we go. I'm watching it, the game, you got to let the game breathe. You can't talk, I'm just not going to announce every play. That's no fun. You got to let the game breathe a little bit. We got 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Tampa Bay's up 7-0, and it's 1st and 10. So the Eagles got a first down. This is a big. Let's see what Philly can do here. Let's see what Philadelphia can do. Run the ball. I like that. Ooh, nice open field tackle by Whitehead. I used to like the funny names in Madden. Me and my friend, you know how Chris Berman would always make names? We would make dirty Madden names, like Goff, up yourself, like stupid ones. We had a million of them. Like I'm talking like early 2000s, with like when the whole gang was together all the time playing Madden before we go out to the club. Like, you guys ever do that? Make your own Berman names with the guys. You know what I'm saying by Berman names, right? Like funny names. Like Jalen, it's a Hurts, like, or something stupid like that. All right. Okay, Jalen Hurts just completed a check down to Miles Sanders to make it a 3rd and short. And he waved himself out. These running backs need oxygen after one play. What the fuck, man? I don't think they make them condition. They should make them condition more. Run some gassers, dog. You got to come out after one in the flat. This is big. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Here we go. This is big. 3rd and 9. Hurts back to pass. Where's Goddard? Oh. Tipped, nearly picked off, but no cigar. So now it's gonna pump. We're I should have called the under today. T. Rich, last night that was a great call by you, calling me with enough time. Unlike some people, with enough time to switch up my philosophy on that. You were right. The under in the Patriots last night was a sucker bet. Yes, it was cold, but there was no wind. And I hammered that over last minute with Ottawa. Those were the only 2 bets that got me out from not really losing much, because the Patriots I lost. You know, I don't like just talk about the winners. I was wrong on the Patriots. They got hammered. Buffalo strong. But I like Cincy too. What happened there? Something's going on with the coach and Hurts. Commercial time. Oh man. Yeah, I can't wait to get out of this weather. It is freezing this morning. It is freezing. I went out this morning, it was like single digits. It's freezing. I can't wait to get out in Florida and run in the heat and just, oh man. Last year I was out there for the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I caught the Super Bowl out there in Florida last year. I might be there for the Super Bowl this year. I might be broadcasting poolside for the Super Bowl. They're strict at my place. I was out by my own pool. I didn't have my card. They're like, "Sir, you have to." I'm like, "Get out of my face! I'm pale. It's get out of here." I what's that called? The dues. You pay. It's like so much a month that you pay for your shit, and they're bothering me. Like, no, I had my card. I moved my chair. That was the problem. They had chairs all over the place. I moved my chair from here to there. Like, "Sir, you have to put your chair back by the bed." I'm like, "Yo, I don't want to be next to 3 people. I'm using common sense." "Oh, sir, you have to get out of here." Like, call the cops on me. All right. Yeah. I'm like the guy that's not afraid to like speak up like in situations like that. And everybody like, "Nooch, chill, Nooch, chill." It's the coldest you've ever been. I can tell you, the coldest you've ever been in. Well, curious, since you are in the Northeast. Shit, you know what? It got cold. No, the coldest I've ever been in my life was Thanksgiving football game. It was freezing. I was a freshman who they let me dress for the varsity game. Like, it was like an honor for like 4 of us. We got to dress varsity. It was like negative, like weather out, but like I was in a uniform. I didn't even have a coat. Like, it was freezing, and I wasn't a player. I was just a bystander on the sideline, freezing. That might be the coldest I've ever was. Like, like single digits, wind chill. The wind is what gets you. But the rain, I've been in a couple hurricane rain games. I played a football game where every game in the state got canceled for the entire state's games got canceled. And David Tyree would back me up on this. If anybody ever clipped this and sent it to him, David Tyree, my friend, would back me up. Montclair, his high school, they said, "No, we want to play." We were the only game in the state to play. It was torrential downpours, and it wasn't expected to stop. It started overnight. We got to Montclair, and it helped us and neutralized everything. They were ranked in the country. We beat them 7-6, and we went to the playoffs, and they didn't. It was the whole thing. It was like, it made our whole year. And I called them up, 10 years later when they won the Super Bowl. I called them up. I congratulated them on the Max Kellerman show. And then I told him it was me. I was like, "Yeah, 7-6, baby." And he was cool enough to be like, "Hey, Nooch." He's like, "Yeah, ruined my high school career. Yeah, thanks a lot, Nooch." He was a good sport about it. The only stiff prick was Max Kellerman. Like, we were kidding with each other. And Max said, well, I think a Super Bowl is a little bit more important. I'm like, no shit, Max. And then Max clicked me. Pencil Neck wasn't in on the conversation. I think he was getting jealous. Me and Tyree were like kicking it on whatever it was, ESPN radio. All right, here goes Brady. 79 yards passing. Ooh, was that a hold? No. Okay, this is big. Let's see how many times they go in on the red zone. Let's see how many times they get in here. If they can bend but don't break, and then they score once, I don't trust Tampa Bay today. If they get in here, then it's going to be a steamroll event. It could be a possible. Oh, Gronk. Ooh, looks like they held Gronk. Here we go. Brady's hollering. 2nd and 10. Now here we go. They're on the 30. They're going in 7-0. Letting the game breathe. Nice floater, Tommy boy. Tommy boy just threw a fucking floater. How open must he have been? He just floated it. I never saw a guy throw an out floater. He just lobbed it to him. The defensive back must have slipped. And here they go, hurry up. This is just for tempo only. So the defense can't sub in and out. There's no reason to hurry up clock management wise. So that's why when you see a team hurry up, when there is no reason to, it's for personnel and to wear them out or to keep a matchup you like on the field. They're circling a guy right now. I got the volume off. I'm assuming they like that matchup or something to that effect. 1st and 10. This is going to be tough. Oh, he gambled. That ball almost got intercepted. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We watch the game. We joke. We talk about football. We talk about what's going on in the game really well, how it's going, box scores, all that shit. But basically, we keep it loose on the live streams, and we try to make sure that the number one rule is to have fun. We're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And it's kind of like we're watching a game. We're all chilling watching the game. Patty, who you got? Who you got today? Patty, are you still in here? Who do you got? Gronk and Brady, one of the best combos ever. Yeah, man. They broke the record. I think they just broke the record for connections. I like how last week Brady didn't even realize the score was tied, but he knew Gronk needed one more catch. He's like, all right, Gronk, you need one more. And then Bruce Arians had to come and he's like, hey, Tom, it's 17-17. And Brady was like, oh. And they caught him, and he admitted it to Willie McGinnis in the pregame interview before the game. I thought that was pretty cool. Automatic 1st down. What was the penalty? One of the fat boys jumped. You got to be so politically correct. Like I talk like we're in sports and we're talking shit. Like I'm not shaming anybody or like serious when I say that stuff. These fat boys got to stay off sides. Look at Brady. Oh, I need him to. Oh, fuck. Oh, sneak. I got Tom Brady over under 1.5. If he gets this sneak, that's 1. I need the sneak. This is for my bet to get there. I don't think he's got a yard rushing yet. You don't look at your wrist, Tommy. You know you're sneaking it. He's the king of sneaks. He's the all-time heavyweight champion of the quarterback sneak. We all know that about Brady. Everybody knows that about Brady. He goes low and he darts in. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Get in there. Motherfucker. Wow. Imagine having Keyshawn Vaughn 2 or more touchdowns. You win the bet already, and you're in the first quarter. I'm going to check some live odds. Damn, this is crazy. Keyshawn Vaughn, 2 touchdowns already. Now it looks like my whole theory, how maybe the Bucs can't do it without everybody. It could be foolish. It could be totally off. Good afternoon, T. Rich.
What's up, Mr. News? Hey, you keep on saying Keyshawn Vaughn scored the first touchdown. It was Giovanni Bernard.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I don't have the volume on, and I thought it was Keyshawn Vaughn.
Yeah. So the first one was Gio Bernard. The second one was Keyshawn Vaughn.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What do we have? Hey, what do we have anything going on live lines right now? I haven't checked since I started on here. Really, you see, it looks like I might have been wrong with this one, 14-0, real quick.
Yeah, it looks like the Eagles are going to get trashed here. Not looking good.
I want to know how the Bucs are going to pull this off. Like, I don't know, man. I want to see Philly make this a game just so I can see the Bucs tested a little bit. Who would the Bucs play next week, or it still depends on a couple winners? It depends on all the winners, right?
It depends on the winners, but not Green Bay.
Right. We know it's not Green Bay, so it would be the higher seed out of the other four, the highest seed.
The Rams or Cardinals.
Right. Rams, Cardinals. Right. That would be if. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Because it can't be Dallas or San Fran. Right. So next week the Bucs definitely have the Rams or the Cardinals if they win today.
I don't know if that's true. I actually think it would be. I think it's gonna be the Rams or Cardinals as long as the Cowboys don't lose to the 49ers.
Right. The Cowboys got to hold serve and win as the number 2, and then they'll get the lower seed. Yeah. Right. I got you. Shit. This is interesting, man. Tommy Boy's coming out.
Keep rooting for Rob Gronkowski to get a touchdown here for us, and
I need Gronk. I copied that too. I copied that bet, so I need Gronk for the touchdown score. And I thought for sure that Tommy Brady was going for a sneak on that. He's the king of sneaks. Well, I can't. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken that he didn't sneak that.
Yeah, so I guess Le'Veon Bell is not playing.
So Le'Veon Bell, they must have told him, like. Do you notice all these teams, like there must be a reason he keeps ending up places, staying a week or two. It's like a hotel visit. Like, thanks for your stay. And then he's gone. He must not have it. Like, as much as everybody wants him to have it, he doesn't have it no more. He lost that juice, I think. Le'Veon Bell it's a wrap for him. It's a wrap. There's so many good running backs coming to the league. Like this year, like LeBron Stevenson, he was a rookie, right? Like he literally, like Bill Belichick plucked him out of college.
I think he is out of college, yeah.
Yeah, so like he got like a guy like him got plucked out of college. Like you could pluck a good back right out of college. What do you need to take a shot on 30-year-old Le'Veon Bell for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna see here now. Now this game is gonna get into Uglyville if Philadelphia doesn't do anything soon. I don't want it to become like the Buffalo one last night.
It's going to be uninteresting.
It's going to be a stinker, and I might save it up and wrap it at halftime if it's a blowout.
Could be, and then you could always resume if it gets close and call the ending.
I might do the second half of a game today and not be sure which one I'm going to do. The surprise second half live streamer, either do the Dallas game second half or the Steeler game. If big fat fucking Ben is defying all the odds and he's doing something special, I'll go on for that second half of that Pittsburgh game.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll play that by ear.
Absolutely. I'll be in contact.
And it's Sunday, so I'm going to have a big dish of macaroni in me around 3 o'clock. I'm going to be carved up. You never know with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready. I'll be gabagooling it.
I'll keep pumping.
All right. Oh, yes. Awesome. Sounds good, T-Rich. Thanks, brother. That was my boy. Best dude as far as all this shit that he does for me. Like, he taught me so much. He knows a lot, and he passed on his knowledge to me in a way where it was teachable, and it really helped me a lot the last couple months. I learned more than I've ever learned, and I'm really thankful for that. Tommy Brady, 14-0 first quarter. This game could get dangerous and over quick. Guys, always like and subscribe. If you're ever on here, like and subscribe. Like, I'm going to take my channel in a million different directions. I would love requests from you guys. I love basketball. I love combat sports. I'm always going to call the fights. But I'm going to do live streams for basketball games because I like analyzing basketball games and talking about it. I like talking about sets, what teams are running. I'm a coach too. So like I like doing live stuff about the game and talking about the intricacies of a game. So far this game, I haven't gone into X's and O's a lot. We've just been bullshitting like we're on, like, kind of just hanging at a party. But I'll always have different styles of doing the game. Some days I'll be more analytical. Some days I'll be freestyling. Some days I'll switch from quarter to quarter. Now I'm going to pay attention to this Eagles drive right here. This is important. Birds of a prey. I'll tell you what, Jalen Reagor, 1.5. Goddard, 4.5. Smith, 3.5. They need to start making their catches right now. Brady, 38.5 passing attempts. I wonder what he's at right now. Okay, Philadelphia Eagles are down 14-0 right now, and this is super important. 20 seconds left in the quarter, so this will be the last play of the quarter. So you can expect a run. I expect a run. Get rid of this quarter and flush it. Yeah. Flush that quarter down the toilet. 3-yard gain. Quarter. Commercial. So now we'll check out. Yeah, that's when you have a shitty quarter like that and there's 18 seconds left in the quarter, run the ball and get to the next quarter. Let's turn this page. Let's turn this betting page. Well, first, before the bets, I want to check out a few things. Like and subscribe, guys. All that stuff helps the channel. Getting down. I can't wait when I can equal all these guys in the software department and I can make all my ideas come to life with visuals and things like that. We're gonna really have a lot of fun. All right, who's got the catches here? Hey guys, you want to know what a super proposition bet this week was? They had more receiving yards, Debo Samuels versus T. Higgins, and it was a pick 'em. You know I love T. Higgins. I would have lost, but T. Higgins only caught one ball for 10 yards yesterday in a win. So you know Debo's going to win that bet. So that was a sure thing. If anybody caught that one on FanDuel and has it, they're probably excited. All right, let's see what's going on here with these stats. Hurts 2 for 3, 7 yards. When are they gonna? All right, when are they gonna throw downfield? So 2 guys got to catch, and none of them are receivers. All right, well that's a problem right there. Not one receiver has a catch. Brady 12 for 16. His over/under is 38.5. He might pass that at halftime. Brady's got 16 passing attempts. He's gonna smash that over, unless they, I don't know, stop. I don't know if they'll stop throwing. Because their short passing game is like a running game. They just get the guys the guys in space, and they do things in space. It's quick screens, bubble screens, short in and out routes, digs. Yeah, 2 touchdowns so far been by Keyshawn Vaughn, and the first one was by Giovanni Bernard. I'm watching the Caesar Sportsbook commercial. I was talking to people, they didn't realize that was Halle Berry. That's Halle Berry in that commercial, right? That's easy to see. How could you not know that's Halle Berry? It's amazing to think that woman is about 50 or 50-something years old and looks that young in that commercial. That's amazing. After one quarter, the Bucs have 8 more plays run on offense, 25 than the Eagles. So they're dominating time of possession, and they're not running the shit out of the ball. But let me take that back. Keyshawn Vaughn's got 8 carries for 32 yards in a quarter. He's on pace for 32 carries. So they are running. I take that back. All right, huge drive in the game here. Philadelphia, 2nd and 8. They must have came back late because I didn't see first down. Incomplete. Looking for Dallas Goedert, but incomplete. Guys, like and subscribe. We live stream these games. We go through proposition bets. I like to go live bets, all stuff like that. There's always something jumping out at me. Jalen Hurts, man. I had him over 190 passing yards. He's got 7 yards passing and 6 yards rushing. I didn't expect him to do nothing. Listen, if they could just get something going, put some type of pressure on Tampa Bay so we could see. If they're not tested at all, we don't really know. I'll keep the same theory next week and bet against them. Look, Zach. They look like shit, Philadelphia. I'll tell you who doesn't look like shit. I think. Wow. Now let's think about this before I say that. It's always the dogs. Always the dogs. The dogs. The dogs. Bengals winner favorite. Bills winner favorite. Tampa Bay taking care of business. Is Dallas going to be the first team to choke again? Stephen A is going to come on with his cowboy hat and fucking. I got Dallas winning the Super Bowl this year. They got so much firepower. Are they so puckered up? Are they so tight in the asshole that they're actually nervous to the point where they're not going to perform later? Is San Fran? I don't. San Fran, since week 10, is one of the best rushing teams in the NFL. So they're really good. I love Elijah Mitchell. Jimmy Garoppolo, did you see him play last week? How good he was? Stop talking shit about Jimmy G. He single-handedly won the game last week. He was brilliant. They made it to the playoffs. They had to win. Jimmy G, they already went to a Super Bowl. Jesus Christ, give the kid a break. He's a good player. He gets hurt a lot, though. But I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. Dallas has all the weapons, but San Fran's going to give them all they can handle. Here goes Brady again. If they go down the field again with a bomb or something, this one's a wrap. Oh, Evans. How could they have him at 4.5 with the whole receiving core out? How could they have Mike Evans at 4.5? I'll say it again. With the whole receiving core out. That's a home runner. We got to collect this data like a fighter. And when the later rounds come, 4:30 game and the 8:30 game, we'll remember and shit like this. Pittsburgh, we got to check their receivers. I don't know how much they're going to respect that. There might be wind over there too. Kansas City might have snow and wind. Somebody's got to catch the ball. Who's their best receiver? Deontay Johnson? Check what he's at. If he's at 3.5, 4.5, over. Evans again. How many does he have? Jesus. I got to refresh this puppy. He might be over. Oh, was that Keyshawn Bone? I like that name. He's a nice runner. Yo, how come some teams could pluck running backs out of the sky every year that look like they're running with super juice and turbo packs on their backs? And then you got the Giants hanging on Saquon, and he's regressing. Look at Brady. Oh. Is that Scotty? How much? What was the game? I got Scotty Miller over 8.5 yards. How much, guys? How much was that for? I might have won my prop. I got two funny props. I said my humor prop. Scotty Miller over 8.5 yards and Brady over 1.5. All right. So don't tell me that was 8 yards. I'll fucking kill myself. Not really. All disclaimers. I don't want to get thrown off. It's a figure of speech. Oh, how many yards was that? Jesus. Oh, Scotty. I hope that was a 9-yarder, Scotty. Scotty, baby. Like and subscribe, guys. Guys, like and subscribe. I got Scotty Miller over 8.5 yards receiving. And I'm so nervous. I keep hitting NBA. And I got Brady. I'm waiting for him to scramble once for over 1.5 rushing yards. Ooh, Tampa Bay looks good today, but all right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Scotty, baby. Fuck, it was 8 yards. Tyler. Damn it. Oh, if I lose this bet by 0.5 yard, Brady will get a tweet later. Scotty Miller will get a DM. I will be pissed. We got to get Scotty the ball right now on a dig. We got to get Scotty a little in, out, in. Little Cooper Kupp in, out, in. Everybody's copying that route. I saw Hunter Renfrow run it. Actually, it's an out, in, out. Run that little out, in, out. Get it to Scotty for 1 more yard. Fucking 8-yard catch. If it was for bad luck, I would have none. Having a rough weekend. Don't follow me this weekend, boys. Do what be independent thinkers. Oh, 14-0, looking to add on. Motherfucker. Are you serious, Tyler? I'm checking it for myself. Shit. Scotty Miller, 8 yards. All right. I need 1 more yard from Scotty Miller to win my bet. Motherfucker. I don't want to curse, but bet when you gamble a little bit and you got a guy with 8.5 yards and he catches an 8-yarder, but it's second quarter. That's a great sign. 1 more catch from Scotty Miller, ball game. Come on, Tommy. Run it in, babe. Come on. Oh, that's a oh, they got him. Eagles, you got to stop him. If he throws one of them those lasers, if he throws one of those super lasers in there with his TB12 rubber rope arm, we might go fade to black, and I'll see you for the second half of one of these real games like Niners Cowboys. I was expecting a little more from the Eagles today. The Eagles are going to be fucking flying home. Do a little comedy and glide out of here. Have a big dish of macaroni. Oh, I got knocked off TV. What happened here? What are we rebooting? Oh, Benvenuto, I can't take that shit. You ever guys get that? What language is that? It's like 3 languages. Benvenuto. No, that didn't happen. I'm still watching. All right, 14-0. Brady's got the ball, looking young, looking like he just took some human growth hormone at the anti-aging clinic. Here he goes. Oh, he ducked under a sack. That's why Tom Brady, I don't want to jinx him. Get up. That's why he lasts and little fucking fat wide body Baker doesn't. That's why Tom Brady plays 22 years and Baker Mayfield has 17 fucking limbs off right now. Watch how he ducks at the end. You see that? That little subtle duck is why you either play for a long time or a little while, and you have a dumpster fire career, and you're Johnny Manziel, and you're doing podcasts, chugging beers on floats of fucking seagulls in a Vegas pool. You're at the Hard Rock at a backyard, and you're a fucking meme. Baker's got all these commercials. Tom Brady, that was perfect. If you guys don't know what I mean, what I love about Brady, I've been noting Tom Brady since I started this show at the end of the summer. When we started doing preseason football, I used to say I don't like guys who don't know how to get hit. Part of the art of quarterback is knowing how to get hit. When a hit's coming, you got to either go with it, get under, or when you're running, you got to commit to the slide or tuck yourself. But when Brady, he saw that sack coming, what's the sense of staying up or trying to do something? You're going to get waffled. And that's what happens to Baker Mayfield. He gets waffled, and he's got no labrum, no ankle, no leg, no ear. And you see Brady duck at the last second doing reaction drills, with Guerrero across the street at the TB12 Center. A little reaction, like, duck, Tom. They throw like a salad at him. Duck, Tommy. Take this HGH, Tommy. But he ducked just in time. That reaction by Tom Brady is why he can play at 44. All kidding aside, I fool around, I joke. But that's why he's playing at 44. Guys, like and subscribe. Always like and subscribe if you come through the channel. T-Rich, post that if you can, if I forget. Always want to try to get some subscribers for games, because when we're into it, like, we're fooling around, this is wild card weekend. This is the most, feel it out round. When these games get juicy, I'm going to be on fire. I'm going to be on fire. And I'm going to be out one of these rounds, or I don't know. I'm not disclosing which one, but I will be in Florida for one of the rounds. So I'll be broadcasting poolside, hopefully with a nice tan, because I got a little pale the last couple months, but it's all right. Oh, another commercial. I forgot to tell the story. I promised. Hey guys, Duncan for Duncan for apples. Yeah. I know a couple. Let me stop. I know a couple girls that like that thing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, Josh Allen looked good last night, didn't he? Yo, how do these stupid news stories circle? How do these stupid fucking news stories circulate around? That's why I never have any shame of bringing up anything. For like 6 hours yesterday, they were saying Adam Schefter's reporting Josh Allen has bad circulation, and that's why he plays bad in the cold. Might, I can't say it. Might take a Viagra to improve his circulation for the game. like, really? You can't take a pre-workout? You can't take an NO? You can't take an espresso or coffee? Nothing else could get the bloodstream going? You're going to take the quarterback. The quarterback is going to take a Viagra before the game for his circulation and pitch a tent over the guy that's bent over giving him the ball for the next 3 hours. That's where my optics went. And it was just funny to me that was a story yesterday on real platforms, ESPN, like in the car, the sports radio. They're saying Josh Allen, and the sports talk. You think you should take a Viagra? Well, what do you think, asshole? like we're not like, unless you're totally naive, we all know Viagra is for circulation, but I think if you're into sports, medicine, nutrition, movement science, fit anything in the umbrella of athletes' performance, anything in life, you can figure out a couple ways to get your circulation going. Jesus Christ, you can take a NO booster from fucking Walgreens, nitrous oxide booster with a touch of caffeine, opens up your capillaries, your blood, and you get better circulation. I mean, they really had to do a Viagra Josh Allen story yesterday. Guys, like and subscribe. This is the shit I have to call people out on. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. I gotta see. I'm stupid for picking the Patriots last night, and I'm trying to get out of the hole. Now the Bucs are up 17-0. We're gonna cut this one about halftime because we don't need this bullshit. I'd rather save myself for the stretch of one of these good games. Imagine we have a great game. Like and subscribe. Share this with people that you know that love sports, true sports people that have a sense of humor. So we get together and we watch these games. Whoever's new in the room, I always call the fights. Anytime you got a pay-per-view, you don't feel like ordering it, I got it. And I call the shit out of it. Watch the Wilder Fury 3 fight that I got. Put it on the hour 15. I got it time-stamped. Watch the fight and listen to me call it. And if you tell me that I didn't at least do a decent job and paint a pretty good picture of exactly how the fight went, I would have to strongly disagree, in my humble opinion, because I had a lot of fun calling that fight. The way I judge everything, if I have fun doing it or if I really enjoy it, I'll think to myself, like, all right, this probably go over well. Like maybe other people will get a kick out of this too or enjoy it too. So that's really my main motive for being on here, to have fun, to talk sports because I love sports, to join other people that love sports. And now in technology, video is our main way. It used to be a phone, first AOL, and then you communicate through text messaging. Then people got, some camera phones and, Facebook, and then you had photographs. But now I say YouTube channels, and then now there's beyond that. But I like doing this stuff, man. It's the best. It's a really good way of interacting. And my producer is shy to get in the fucking box because I see all these geeks that suck, that I'm coming for your necks on these channels over here and over there. I see these geeks with 4 guys in the Zoom box. I think my boys are afraid to get on because I seem like the crazy guy. But my vision 2-3 years ago is a reality right now. And I have a baby station. Only a couple hundred followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. But that's not really what it's all about. But I do appreciate it now because I feel like, all right, this is us now. Like every time more people come in, I feel like, all right, this is what we're doing. Like other people don't know about this because I don't copy anybody. I am like one thing that you'll never see me do is say, oh, he got that from so and so, because I don't even fucking look at them. Sometimes I watch to see how they look, and I'm like, all right, that just gives me more motivation to hop on the next day. Let's see what's up here with Philly, guys. This is a shit stinker game. Guys, like and subscribe because I'm gonna give analysis all the time. I'm back to my point. My producer, he promised me this year we're gonna get the Zoom shit going. If I have to get some extra software, see, I was a computer technology retard before my man T Rich started helping me. Now he's helped me so much. I'm only half a retard. I'm doing a lot. I'm troubleshooting. I'm doing things that I never thought I would do. I'm doing a lot more on my own. Now I realize I got to get some software in order to do a few things that I'm asking about. When I do, and I have 3, 4 guys in a box, I would love for you guys, random people that are subscribers, we make plans, and I have a certain few people in a box about a topic. I talk about combat sports. I talk about NFL. I talk about NBA. Basketball is my first love. I talk about Major League. I know baseball is my best sport, but nobody likes baseball, so I don't talk about it that much. Hockey, I get into that. I get into soccer. We're gonna cover everything. But my next forward moving thought on this channel, fuck this game. So I'm gonna talk to you about myself a little bit and us, not just me and you. Moving forward in this channel, like and subscribe too. So we're gonna do things. I want to do things interactive. If something happens and I have a big reaction and I drop a 7.5 minute show, I might want to have a conversation on that 7.5 minute show or that topic with 3 people that are always giving me interesting comments or always have something like pretty cool to say. I want people interacting with me and we create dialogue and conversation, debate. All that is, I encourage that. That's great minds discuss ideas. Little people discuss people. You know, this is fun. It's an art form. It's entertainment, and it's a passion. I love sports. So Jalen Hurts, you got one pass, or I'm gonna see you guys in the second half incomplete. You know what that means. All right, 17-0. 6 minutes left in the first half, and Jalen Hurts just went overthrew Dallas Goddard on 4th and 4, and it looks like they're staying on the field. They're going for it on 4th down, and okay, he's got one more play. Like and subscribe, and I think I'm going to come back on today for the second half of either the Niner game or the Pittsburgh game. I'd like to come on for the Niner game. I got Dallas to win the Super Bowl, and I'm a Giant fan. I'm twisted. I'm sick and twisted. I think this is Dallas's best chance. I think Jerry Jones is going to be pushing up daisies soon, and before he pushes up daisies, he's going to get back to one Super Bowl. And let me tell you something, Zeke, I don't want to hear about that knee injury shit. They rested him, and they're playing a little coy gamesmanship. Don't forget that word, gamesmanship. Ezekiel Elliott had 219 carries. I'm going to say it again. I say it every episode. So if you watch me all the time, you already know the number. Ezekiel Elliott, after 16 games this year, 219 carries. Derrick Henry had 219 carries when he got hurt after 8 games. Zeke is rested. The offense is strong. The quarterback is strong. There's another running back just as good as Zeke. That's a different kind of guy. Compliments. There's a defensive guy that's the best defensive player since Lawrence Taylor. Another defensive back is most interceptions since, who knows, Dion. I don't know. You're talking big time. Oh, we got a first down to Goddard. First down, Philadelphia. This game's not over yet. 4th and 4 from midfield, and Jalen Hurts just completed the biggest pass of the game. The only that was like after that, I was about to shut this stinker off. I'd love to see them go in because the Bucs received. Oh, the Bucs received. The Bucs received. See what happens here. I'm getting my hopes up. Oh, Dallas Goedert just dropped the ball that went right through his hands so bad. That just that goes to show me it's just not their day. It's not their day. Mm-mm. Not their day. Well, Tampa Bay is the 2 seed, so that means they'll play the lower seed out of the teams that win. So if Tampa Bay wins and they're the 2 and Green Bay's the 1, that means Tampa Bay's either going to play the Rams or the Cardinals. Like and subscribe, guys. Like, subscribe, and just always be a part of the channel so you can be notified whenever we're doing stuff. If I come on live later for the second half of one of these games, you're subscribed, you know it. You get the alert, boom. 3rd and 11. They got him, man. The momentum's not changing in this game. They're too polished. Tampa Bay's on another level right now. Supreme focus. You know what? They're doing it right now against Philadelphia Eagles. The 9-8 Philadelphia Eagles. I told you this. You're going to see these scuttle and beans, 9-8 teams in the playoffs a lot. I don't trust unless Lenny comes back and a couple more guys. Philly screen pass, flare, 3rd and 11, flare pass. They got nothing downfield. If you don't have a deep cross or something on 3rd and 11, oh, okay, here's Devontae crossing. They didn't even look for him. Yeah. I hear Aikman saying something that it was a bad read. Jalen Hurts, 4th and 10, 4 minutes left first half. They're down 17-0. Their whole game's on the line right now. I'm gonna rock a play to ZD. Oh, turnover on downs. Woo! Like and subscribe, boys. You know what? This one is over. Get the guitar going. When I come back, I'm gonna have my Brady jersey on over this. Got the white pants on already. Gonna have the Brady jersey on with my Bucs hat going into game 2. I think we're gonna live stream the second half. Let's see what we got here. The Eagles are not even on the board by the second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not going to be on the board either. Not now. Good old Shefty. What do we got here? Yeah. More teams in the playoffs. It's more of a tournament type feel wild card weekend now. With 7 teams in each conference. First of all, for Giants and Jets fans, that's a good thing for us. It's not going to take a monumental turnaround for us to be a playoff team or any NFL team to go from the worst team in the league to playoffs. If you're 9-8, even 8-9 is going to get in one of these years. We all know that. We know that. 7-9 teams got in the 16 game seasons and the 16 formats before. 7-9. We're going to see 8 and 10 teams get in. I mean, 7 and 10. You might even see a 7 and 10 team get in one year. But you're definitely going to see you're definitely going to see more shit teams on these first rounds in games like this. I gave Philadelphia a little too much credit. Playoff football is playoff football. And if the Bucs suffer from not having Godwin and Brown and Fournette, they'll pay for it against Cooper Kupp and Stafford and teams that do have their horses, I guess. I don't think they're going to beat. I don't think they're going to go horseless and beat the horsemen. Unless I was right about Stafford all year. But I just won my fantasy and got lucky with fantasy-wise. I said, I don't know. I was telling my boy, I'm not sold on Stafford. and he came out on fire. I won my fantasy football league. I can't complain. Like and subscribe, guys. Always remember that. I won my fantasy football league. I had Cup and Stafford. I tore it up. Cup really tore it up. But Stafford in real life dipped a little the last couple of weeks. Everybody's worried about him. If they lay a dud and go out, that means I will have benefited to the max off investing on Stafford, the Cup, and the Rams this year, but was also right on saying they were going to be fugazi. And my reasoning behind that was he had fucking AJ Green and Noshawn Moreno at Georgia, lost. Like, he had studs everywhere he went. And everybody, he's got a big arm. So did Jeff George. Look it up. You want to Google somebody? Google Jeff George. Somebody compared Stafford to Phillip Rivers the other day. I was like, what? Phillip Rivers was in AFC championships like every other year. Like what? Like, Stafford had a lot of losing seasons. He went to Georgia. He had Noshawn Moreno and AJ Green, and they didn't do shit. And he had Megatron, and they didn't win. Now he's got a lot of good guys. Beckham, Cup, defense. So I'm expecting them to go all the way or very far, or the Rams are fugazi, and so is Stafford. His career is on the line because he's been losing a lot. He's not. I would not put him in Phillip Rivers' conversation. I agree with that pencil neck Dan Orlowski on ESPN. That's who said it. Pencil neck. That jerk off ran out of the back of the end zone. Phillip Rivers is going to the Super Bowl right now. I mean, the Hall of Fame. Stafford, I don't know, man. No, this ain't the NBA where everybody gets in. Like Vlade Divac got in the NBA. Yao Ming got in. Like everybody gets in. If you were like pretty good, you get in. No, this is in NFL. You got to be top notch to get in. I don't know if he's getting in. The Bucs are still going down the field, guys. Whatever you do, please, so much appreciate it. I'm at the crib today. I'm coming back. Like and subscribe. Get ready for the alert. We're gonna call the second half of a good football game. If I got a real good game on my hands with San Fran and the Niners, I'm coming on. You'll get the alert. Like, subscribe, share this somehow with people who want to get on something different, because that's what we're aiming for, just to give you guys a different flavor, because everything looks the goddamn same. Everything I've been looking at for 2-3 years, same type of shit. So we're not going that direction. Ooh, Tommy Boy gets sacked? Is Brady okay? Wow, he's up, but the lineman's hurt. The 45-year-old quarterback got pancaked is okay, but the 23-year-old lineman is hurt. Oof. Ooh, looks like he hurt his knee. Another injury? Oof. Another injury for the Bucs. So yes, like and subscribe, everybody. I might have been wrong today about the Eagles upsetting the Bucs. But moving forward with this Tampa Bay team, if you just lost a lineman and Lenny's banged up and Rojo and Brown and Godwin are gone, they're not repeating. No way. You bet against them a couple weeks in a row and until you have to triple your bet to get your money back. You can't. It's in no way. No. So we'll see. But we got a good little hour and a half, hour 40 minutes. Hopefully, I met some new people in here. Some new people met me. Like and subscribe, and we'll get this shit game out of here. And I'll be back on for a fun one, and we'll have some fun.